What's going on, everyone? My name's Patterrz and welcome to the WBE Season 3 playoffs. We are up against the other Dan in the league. It is a Dan versus Dan showdown going into the first week of the playoffs of the WBE. We did make it into the playoffs, which is fantastic. We had an 8-5 record, which honestly, we take those. We absolutely take those. Wearing our Newcastle Nidokings shirt. If you'd like to get one, make sure you pick it up quick, because I'm going to be taking off the shop soon, because one way or the other, the season is ending soon. Like, even if we win this, like, it's not got that many weeks left in it anyway, but we'll see. But if you want to pick up a shirt, go ahead and check it out. And of course, Dan's link will be in the description. Another amazing battler, actually the creator of the WBE. We fought him earlier on in the season. I brought a Venomoth and I missed 4 sleep powders in a row, and it was really, really, really fun. So this week, we're not bringing Venomoth, but you can see his team is right above us right there. We are bringing some heat though. As you can see, we are bringing a Snorlax with Thunder, because if we're in the electric terrain and Skarmory Sturdy is broken, this kills the Skarmory. Straight up kills it. Like, no ifs, no ands, no buts, no struts. It kills it. And honestly, I think that even if we lose, like, if we're able to get that off, I'd count that as a victory in my own mind. So, we are also bringing a sub-toxic protect Delphox, because we like being really horrible to our friends. So we actually have Mystical Fire on this, and if you don't know what Mystical Fire is, I can have a little quick look-see at this. Mystical Fire actually lowers the target's special attack stat. It has a 100% chance to lower the target's special attack stat, so we can kind of put ourselves in a good position if we can get up a sub on something, start toxic, protecting, lowering special attack, so things can't break our sub, things like that. That'd be really fun. It also works against Venusaur and Skarmory, even though we don't bring like the usual stuff that a Delphox brings. So basically the switch-ins to the Delphox are like what, Florges, which we can like 1v1 if we toxic it, sub, protect, Mystical Fire, that good stuff like that essentially. And we have the leftovers, of course, for the recovery. We have a Scavalier who's also Toxic Protect, because we really, really like making our friends angry at us. We also have Ironhead and Megahorn. We were originally going to run like a Swords Dance Ockerberry set, but we just went with this instead because, you know what? Toxic seems nice here. And again, because we really, really, really like making our friends so angry at us, we don't have Protect on this one, but we do have a Toxic Powdon too, with Stealth Rock, Slack Off, Earthquake, and of course the Toxic. We are bringing Sand Force instead of Sand Stream, because we don't want to buff up the Gastron. I do know that it kind of puts us at a little bit of a disadvantage. We don't get the special defense boost on our Terrakion, which will be coming up soon. But first up, we have ourselves a Defogging, U-turning, Thunderbolting, Dazzling, Gleaming Tapu Koko, Macho Man himself, which is holding the Pixie Plate to make sure that we can get things like the Kyurem, like the Passimian. If it's not scarfed or anything like that, we can take that out pretty nicely. And last but not least, we are bringing a Choice Banded Terrakion, because what switches in on a Banded Terrakion? Well, not a whole lot, to be fair. So we have Close Combat, Stone Edge, Quick Attack, in case we need that Banded Quick Attack at the end of the game. Okay, who knows? We might need it for the Manette trick. We might need it for like a Scarfed Kyurem. We might need it for a few things, like maybe like a Scarf Zoroark too. So we have that. We have the Rock Slide in case we get to the end of the game, we outspeed whatever's left, and we're like, you know what, we need to flinch everything to win. So the possibility is endless. We're gonna jump into this game right now. It is the playoffs match. So if you lose this is the end of the season, but I'm just happy that we're able to get to the playoffs. This was a fantastic season for us. I will say an 8-5 record is pretty freaking good. If you enjoyed the Newcastle Nidokings main season, please hit that like button, and also subscribe here if you're new, because I know there's gonna be some new people. I know you're listening to me right now. You haven't hit that sub button yet. Go ahead and hit that sub button right now. We're gonna connect up with Dan. I'll be back in a second. All right, so we are connected up and we are ready to go. I am absolutely nervous. I hope you guys are ready for this. Hopefully we're gonna have a good clean fight. He brought the same team that he did last time. Yes, you did, A-Drive. Yes, you did, Dan. I see you bringing the exact same team that you did last time. All right, so since it is the same team that you brought last time, I can only imagine that he's going to see my Coco and be like, okay, bam, same lead that you brought last time, which was the Gastrodon. So I am tempted to just lead off with my Escavalier here and just kind of test the waters and see what's going to happen. Because in that situation, if he leads Skarmory, I go Coco. If he leads Venusaur, I can Mega Hornet, get a bit of damage off, see what kind of set this is. If he leads Kyurem, I mean, he's probably going to switch. If he leads Fortress, he's going to switch. If he leads Lycanroc, he's going to switch. So I think Escavalier is a solid start here. I think that's what we're going to go with. I'm just going to lock it in, and we are happy with that. I'm trying to think of ways that we can kind of bait around this Skarmory to try and get it killed by the Electrium Z, because that would be really fire if we could do that. Let me just tell you, it would be fire. It would be. And also, if that fails, we can also use it on the Lycanroc later on in the game, because that's the only move we really have for a Lycanroc anyway. Oh, and we have to confirm, yes. All right, so we are ready to go. Is he going to lead with his Gastrodon again? Is the question, though. I think he will. I really do think he will. That's the same thing that he did last time. I don't know his exact sets. I mean, I could get them up. I feel like getting up his exact sets might be like not. I mean, it's obviously like publicly available information. There's nothing really wrong with that. He did lead with the Gastrodon like he did last time. We're gonna lead with the Escavalier. Now, this puts us in a little bit more of a favorable position than last time at the very least. So I know he had Scald, and I know he had Earthquake last time. That's just me remembering off the top of my head what he had. So I think I might just go for a Mega Horn or a Toxic here. I don't think he wants to leave this thing in, to be honest. So I want to Mega Horn to at the very least maybe break the sturdy on the Skarmory there. I feel like that could be a good shout. If he stays in, he's going to take a big Mega Horn, and we can kind of judge what kind of set this is by the good old damage calculations. I don't think he's going to go into anything that really wants to be toxic, but I do think that this Escavalier is pretty important. I'm just going to fire off a Mega Horn turn 1, and we'll see what happens here. So he's going to go for the Skull. He's going to immediately try and burn me, so it would have been a better idea to go for the Skull, to go for the Toxic. He doesn't get it, though, but I do miss the Mega Horn, which is absolutely fantastic news. You love to see it, guys. You absolutely love to see it. So this turn, I'm just going to Protect because I want to get a little bit more of that Leftovers recovery back. And I don't think he'll do anything other than Scald again. There's really no reason for him to do anything other than Scald. But now he knows I have Protect, which obviously isn't great. So he's going to go for a Scald again there. Scald, there we go. I really do want to get this thing Toxic, though. If we can get this thing Toxic, that'd be pretty good. So let's fire off a Toxic here. Hopefully land this one. If at all possible, hopefully land this one. Gourmet, I'm looking at you, Gourmet. You know, you shouldn't have any issues landing this, but hey, you know, here we're in the situation. Have I even landed a Stone Edge in this entire season? I honestly don't know if I've landed a Stone Edge. We'll see if he switches out here. If he does go into the Skarmory, then I can just go onto my Coco. It's not that bad of a situation. But apart from that, I don't see him really switching out into anything else. He is going to go for the Scald again. Please don't get a burn. Please. Yes, okay, so we get the Toxic off. No burn. I can Protect this turn, but I'm actually thinking that he might switch here because he's going to predict me to go for the Protect, right? And Skarmory comes in. Skarmory can just set up hazards like no one's business, right? So I actually do think that he's going to switch out here. So we got that thing poisoned, which is good. And I don't know. I think the poison goes second, so I don't know if he has leftovers yet. But it would be really cool if I could just switch out into my Coco or even my... See, it is a little bit more risky to go out into Hapiva right now, but I don't really see him staying in. But then again, he could stay in. It is well within Dan's, like, forte to be like, okay, I'll take a couple turns of Toxic damage. We really want to get the Scald off kind of deal, because I'm like, okay, what do I bring into a Scald, you know? So I kind of, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go into Macho Man. I know for a fact he's not going to go for an Earthquake here. It wouldn't make any sense for him to go for an Earthquake. He is going to switch out. He's going to go into Tank, which is the Skarmory, which is absolutely beautiful because we get to bring in our main man, Tapu Koko, which he might choose to just go back out into the Gastrodon here. He could also choose to go out into a few things, to be fair. There are a few switch-ins that he has here. In fact, there are so many switch-ins that he has here that I might as well just go for a U-turn, honestly. Because, I mean, honestly, it's like it's an easy Dazzling Gleam for me. But U-turn does get me a lot of momentum, which I'm a big fan of momentum. Momentum is really nice. And if he decides to stay in, then I break the Sturdy with U-turn and I can go out into Snorlax potentially. Actually, that may not be the best idea. It'd probably be a better idea to go out into... Yeah, if anything, Delphox might be a better solution here. But we're going to go for the U-turn right now. He is going to withdraw on my U-turn, which is beautiful. He goes out into Nightshade. So I could have potentially be running some, some Volt Switch action, but hey, it's okay. So we do a little bit of damage there. We don't see any Rocky Helmet. We do like a tiny bit of damage. It's essentially nothing. And we get to go out into our... We could go into a Scavalier. I could also go into Hapiva here and try and get off a Toxic, because that'd be pretty powerful right now, I think. Or try and get up a sub. Hold on, let me double check this first. Can he break my sub normally, or do I have to lower his special attack first? Florges. Let's have a little bit of a look-see here. So it doesn't look like he can break my sub normally. What if he's max special attack? If he's max special attack, he can't break my sub with a Moonblast. So I think going out into Hapiva here is actually pretty solid. I do like this quite a bit. Yeah, let's do this. Because now, so we know he's leftovers now. So lefties. And I can just set up a sub here. And, I mean, what's he gonna do about that, though? Like, he can't Toxic me if I set up a sub. He can't Moonblast. If he starts Calm Minding, that could be a little bit scary, but I can still lower his special attack with Mystical Fire, and if we get him Toxic, then we're totally fine. So, I'm gonna sub up here. So he is gonna withdraw. We're gonna get the sub up, which is beautiful. He goes into Night King. This thing is so scary, man. This thing is actually, like, terrifying to me. Because, I mean, we do get the substitute, which is beautiful. I do think I want to Toxic this thing. I mean, I have two options, don't I? Or actually, hold on. To be fair, we can do a little bit of scout work here. I can Toxic here, and we can see what he does. So I'm going to Toxic right now. And we're going to see what he does. We get the Toxic off. We outspeed. Okay, we outspeed, so he's not Scarf. Not Scarf. So we get this thing Toxic, and we're behind a sub. So we could actually do a lot of stall action here. He goes for a Fusion Bolt. Okay. So Mystical Fire is not going to be super useful against this thing, but at the very least, I can protect next turn. And then I can sub, and I can protect, and I can be a real dick, and he's going to crit my sub. That's obviously not an issue. But we can be like a big, big, big dick about this right now. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And I think that's what I want to do here. I'm just going to go for a protect here and just kind of let this toxic damage start to rack up. So he has Fusion Bolt. Okay. I could also Mystical Fire. No. Okay, so we go for the protect. Remember, we do outspeed him, so I can sub next turn. And I can essentially just kind of keep doing this until the cows come home, and we can be a massive... Oh my god. I don't know whether to feel bad about doing this or what. But this seems like it could work out really well for me, so I'm gonna sub up this turn. And then we're gonna protect next turn if we can. We're only getting like tiny bits of damage on us. And there's literally no reason not to sub this turn, because like no matter what he goes out into, we're gonna be behind a sub. So that's like the ideal situation for us. He's gonna have to switch here, I think. Yeah, he is gonna have to switch here. So that goes out. Remus comes in, which is like the only real thing that he can use against my Delphox right now, to be honest. The thing is, I can also Toxic this. I'm trying to figure out if it would be better to Toxic this thing or Lycanroc. Let's see. Would it be better to Toxic this thing or Mystical Fire? Because Mystical Fire does about 25%. If I Toxic it, I can kind of stop it from setting up in front of me. So I am actually going to Toxic it because I don't want it to start setting up. So he's going to Accel Rock there. Again, like I can protect next turn. I really, the thing, it's hard because I really don't want him to set up. So he is Life Orb. I think this is the same set that he brought last time. So the Lycanroc is Life Orb, which means that it's going to start getting like whittled down really quickly, which is great. So Accel Rock there, which is good. It's always going to outspeed me, unfortunately. But I do think I just want to protect here. I don't really see any reason not to protect. Like, even if he Accel Rocks, that's fine. If he switches out, that's fine. I'm just going to protect here. God. Oh my god, this Delphox, man. This freaking Delphox is not going to do any damage. And this thing, like, the more whittled down and the more, like, recovered we can get and the more whittled down we can get him, like, perfect. Because we have gotten Toxics off on, like, 3 Pokemon now. And assuming that Florges doesn't have Heal Bell, like, we are in a really good position here. Now, I'm going to quickly check the base speed. Okay, so Lycanroc does outspeed my Terrakion. So I don't want to go out into the Terrakion. But I can go out into Hibbo and try and get my rocks up here. That seems like a pretty good switch here. I'm just going to go out to Hibbo. Oh, okay. Ah, nice one. Nice. Nice. No. I respect it. I respect it. That was a good play. That was a very good play. Okay, I respect that. I wish I'd stayed in a Mystical Fire there. So we got into Hibbo. I don't think there's any way we're gonna live this this Icinium Z that he's about to fire off. I could go into S-Cab though to kind of take that. So let's have a look at S-Cab. S-Cab. Do I want... I mean, is he gonna predict that though? I feel like he'd predict that, you know? I feel like he'd go for like Hidden Power Fire here or something ridiculous like that. He goes for Z Free Shock. I live that. I live a Z Free Shock, and with so many of his Pokemon poisoned and with S-Cab having like Protect, that's really good for us. A middle ground play would be Snorlax, but I don't think Snorlax is taking this very well, is he? Let's have a look at Snorlax here. Yeah, Snorlax ain't taking this. So, I mean, he might try and preserve his Z move though. But then again, like his Night King's getting whittled down. He might not want to. I'm gonna make the kind of obvious switch here. And hopefully he takes the bait of Hibbo. Last time we did lose our Hibbo to... is he gonna make the big ball play? He goes for the Z. Okay, he goes for the Z. He goes for the Z. So, Kyurem, Z sub slam. He was a Z sub slam, they said to me. Okay, so Z sub slam. We should live this. Hopefully. I think we should live this. I'm pretty sure S-Cab. S-Cab, you got this, buddy? S-Cab, you got this, buddy, right? Yeah, he got this. So we get our lefties recovery. I don't know if he stays in here, honestly. Though I do want to get more lefties recovery. I need to get my health back up a little bit here, so I kind of do want to just protect. Because he can finish me off. He can also switch out. But then again, he can also switch out. He gets a free switch into Skarmory, right? But then again, I don't want to. I'd rather give him the free switch into Skarmory than like switch out and have something get nailed by Night King here. Yeah, I feel like that's better because if he stays in, then you know, obviously ideal. I feel like he's gonna switch. He actually stays in. Okay, I'm really glad that I went for the protect there because yeah, I didn't want something to get nailed by a fusion bolt there. That would have been less than ideal. We get to whittle down this Night King just a little bit more, which is good. Kind of bring that thing down below half, which is great news. Now let's see. Now what do I want to do? Because he went for Fusion Bolt last time, and... See, this is where it gets difficult, because I could go into Hibbo right now. He can't kill with Ice Beam, though. He can't kill me with Ice Beam. It might be a good shout. I can kind of whittle down more turns of this thing's Toxic, and it maybe end up killing it if I make the right plays here. The thing is, though, I don't want to bring in Skarmory. Skarmory's an easy switch into this, and it's also an easy switch into Hibbo. So if I switch into Hibbo, he goes into Skarmory, then, like, that leaves me in a pretty bad position. Because, I mean, I could try and set up my Stealth Rocks, but I don't want the Skarmory to just kind of, like, run train on me, you know? Let's go... I'm gonna go into Hibbo. I don't think he's gonna Ice Beam me, at the very least. I don't think he's going to Ice Beam me. I feel like I telegraphed that. Oh, no. I did, didn't I? That was the wrong play. He went for the Hidden Power. Which Hidden Power is that? It's Hidden... Okay, that was the Hidden Power Fire. Okay, that's fine. See, he only lives, like, one more turn. See, I don't even know if he can really hurt me at this point. I'm almost, like, inclined to just either slack off or Stealth Rocks here. He went for Hidden Power, Fusion Bolt. He has Free Shock. Does he have Ice Beam too? Actually, better question. If he has Ice Beam, does it kill me? Ice Beam doesn't kill me. Ice Beam shouldn't kill me. So I can get my Rocks here. And Rocks would be really nice. So we're starting to like whittle down his team here. Rocks would be really nice. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks here. He does go for the Ice Beam. This hopefully shouldn't kill me. We do live. Okay, so we do get our Rocks up there. Nice. And Night King is about to die. So Night King goes down. We do get a Rock Sub. That's ideal. He's probably going to go out into his Skarmory now, though. Actually, if he does go on to Skarmory, do I really care? Like, do I not just like slack off and get my Hibbo feeling a little bit better again? Because I kind of need it for that Lycanroc. I really do, actually. Because Skarmory can't finish me off here. It can start hazard stacking me, which would be not great, actually. Do I want to let it do that? At the same time, Gastro can come in, but if Gastro comes in, then I just slack off. If Florges comes in, I can go... Florges comes in, I can go into Delphox. And, if Venusaur comes in, I can... Venusaur is a little bit of an issue, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, Venusaur is a little bit of an issue. But he is definitely thinking about what he wants to do here. He didn't get the kill like he did last time. So we're in a better position here. And I'm not having 4 turns of doing literally nothing. I missed the Mega Horn at the start of the match. So that did happen. But apart from that, it's been smooth sailing since then. So I'm going to sip some water. Make sure you stay hydrated, everyone. Oh, do I love sipping water? Do I just stay in? Like, do I just slack off? Because this could be an opportunity to get my health back here. I can either slack off or I can go to Macho Man. And this thing is actually like, it's a little bit chipped with that Stealth Rock's damage, which is really nice. I didn't see any leftovers there either. He might be Rocky Helmet or something like that. For Snorlax, yeah, for like a setup Snorlax, that makes sense. But if I can get like a little bit more chip damage on this thing, oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I really want to slack off here. If he starts setting up the spikes, though, that could be an issue. I don't like spikes. I really don't like spikes. No one likes spikes, do they? No, of course not. But I really do need to get my slack offing going there. Ah, Toxic. Okay, so he brought the Toxic this time, which he brought last time, actually. This might be the same set again. This potentially could be the same set, but this is fine because we are getting ourselves healed up. And you have to remember the Lycanroc is poisoned too, which is good. So we get a little bit left as recovery. That gets canceled out. So we're going to end up at 187, which isn't too bad. We do have our rocks up. Let's see what is he going to do now, though? See, I really want to go into Macho Man now. Because, but at the same time, oh, I really don't want to get caught with a Toxic on Hapiver. That'd be bad. I mean, he knows I'm going to switch, though. That's the thing. I can't really do much. I think something else is about to get Toxic here. Actually, I could go into Biggin. The problem is I can't kill the Electric Z. Because, I mean, I have immunity, so it can't be Toxic, which is good. But I can't kill just yet. No, I can't kill just yet with the Electric Z, unless we get like a really, really, really high roll, which I don't trust at all. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm down to let Macho Man get Toxic. So I think that's what's going to happen here. He's probably going to go for a Toxic. But Macho Man comes in, and I can just Dazzling Gleam, honestly. I don't think he lets this thing stay in on a Thunderbolt. Absolutely no way, right? Yeah, I thought he would go for the double Toxic. Yeah, it does make sense. I could have went into my Snorlax scot-free, but, like, the Z move doesn't kill, and then he just roosts, and then, like, and then what, you know? And then what? I almost do want to just U-turn again. In fact, U-turn, the U-turn chip damage could put it in range of... Wait, with the Electric Train, I'm U-turning. If he stays in, I'm going into Snorlax. I'm firing off a Z move. I don't even care. If he stays in, then I'm going into Snorlax. He withdraws. Okay. So something comes out here. So Gary's going to come out here. Gary's going to take the U-turn, which is fine. It would be nice to get a little bit more damage off on this thing because it's way too bulky. Get a nice little bit of damage off with the U-turn there, which is good. Now, what do I want to bring in here? I wish I had a grass move on something. The thing is, now I have 2 mons that are poisoned, which is, like, not great. I could go into my S-Cav. He'd probably just go for Scald again. I could go into S-Cav and Protect, and then maybe Mega Horn or something. I really want to get, like, S-Cav healed up, though. That's what I really, really want. Like, if you were to tell me what you want, what you really, really want, that'd be what I want, what I really, really want. I do have Rest on Snorlax, too. He's probably gonna... I could just go into Biggin, you know, pretend to set up curses. Whoa, that's scary, right? Oh, better go back into Skarmory. I hope this Electric Train's gonna last. How many more Electric Train turns do I have, I wonder? Because he doesn't want to, like, sit here and take this 1v1 with me right now. How many more Electric Train turns do I have? I have 3. Oh, perfect. All right. Oh, no. Dan, I'm gonna curse. You better send in your Skarmory, which is built to beat this thing, right? I hope he does. I'm gonna be really sad if he doesn't. I mean, what do I go for here, though? Do I go for the curse now? Do I try and return for a little bit of damage? Honestly, a return might not be a bad shout. Because even if he stays in, I can stop beating this thing. Unless he, like, skull burns me. Which would be, like, less, you know, not great, but... return still does a bit of damage. I'm gonna return this turn. Is he gonna switch into tank? Please go into tank. Yes. Oh my god, please go into tank. Please, please. Yes! Oh, just stay in one more turn, mate. Just stay in one more turn. And I've nailed this thing. Stay in one more turn and I've nailed this thing. Oh no! Dan! You've got me right where you want me. A rocky helmet? I guess I have to switch. Oh wait, but what if he predicts a switch and then switches out? No, he's got to take the opportunity to get something up, right? I mean, I have immunity. I mean, he might try and toxic me. What does he think? Oh, I really want this to work. I really do. He might predict, like, something coming in. I think he goes for, like, please don't predict. Please. Okay, Dan, please don't predict a switch. I'm going to Z-move you right now, mate. I'm letting you know right now. I'm going to Z-move you. Please don't switch out. I need this to work. Please. Yes! Oh, this thing is dead! This thing is so dead! Wait. I mean, how much damage is that doing? That was a crit right there. This thing is dead! Yes! Oh my god! Let's go, boys! Let's freaking go, boys! Let's go! Z Thunder Snorlax! Oh my god, if I was streaming, I'd say get some hype in the chat, but I'm not streaming. Right now, anyway. I'm just recording this. Fire out for Gigavolt Havoc. Let's go. Get this Skarmory out. Get this annoying son of a snaggletooth away from my area. Away from my area code, please. Oh, tank is gone. Yes, Skarmory is gone. I hated that thing last time. That thing dodged 3 sleep powders last time. And I hated it, so I'm just glad that it's gone. He did get a crit on me, though, which is not great, to be honest. Remus is going to come in here. I might just Thunder. Actually, he's going to Brick Break me right now. Do I need to keep this thing alive? He's definitely going to Brick Break me. I mean, I can outspeed with Macho Man, but it could Excel Rock at the same time, too. I mean, I can go into Hibbo. This is the reason that I kept Hibbo alive. So let's go into Hibbo. Yeah, we're going to go into Hibbo here. I can rest with my Snorlax at some point, too, if I will need to get him, like, back up. But at the very least, like, he can smack, like, a lot of things. He goes for the Sword Stance. Okay, we're about to see, because he's going for the sweep now. But we're about to see if he can, because he's Toxic and he's Life Orb. So he's going to be losing health really quickly. I just need to make sure that he can't sweep my entire team, essentially. I don't know. I can't think of something that he could do that could one-shot me from this range. So I might be able to just Earthquake right now, because he doesn't have a switch in. I'm just going to Earthquake right now. He doesn't have a switch into Earthquake anymore. He goes for Fire Fang. He goes for the Fire Fang. Oh my god, that still does so much, but Remus goes... I flinched! What? He got the miss on the Mega Horn, the crit and the flinch. Come on, man. Okay, well, at least Remus is, like, slowly dying here. He's not gonna die next turn, though. That's the thing. I can't believe I flinched there. That's so unfortunate. I really don't need anything else to take a hit. Okay, go for the Earthquake. Hibbo's dying here. He goes for the Brick Break. That should be enough to kill me. Yeah, that's gonna be enough to kill me. Oh, man. I could have kept my Hippowdon alive. Is the Toxic gonna be enough to kill him, though? Oh, he lives! So I have to go into my S-Cab here, I think. Yeah, I have to go into S-Cab here. And go for the Protect. But that gives me a free turn of Lefty's Recovery, so that's not, like, the worst thing in the world. I'm just gonna Protect here. Yeah, so we're gonna get Remus out here, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Accel Rock. That's absolutely fine. The Toxic damage is kind of racking up here, and that'll get rid of Remus this turn, which means he has to go out into either Venusaur, Gastrodon, or Florges. I mean, I didn't want to just let my Escab go down there. I wonder if the Florges has, like, Hidden Power Fire or something like that for me. See, I wish I didn't protect last turn so I could protect this turn coming up, but... Hey, you know, what can you do? Gary comes in. Okay. Gary, I don't like you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of you, all right? I'm not a fan of Gary. My thing is, do I just, like, go for a Mega Horn here? He's gonna scold me. So do I go for a Mega Horn here? He's definitely gonna scold me. So I could go out into Big In and rest. That might actually not be a bad idea. It might not be. Don't want to get scalded on anything else. See, the thing is now, as soon as I get rid of this Gastrodon... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, actually looking at this, Gastrodon does not very much to me with Scald, so I can go into Big In and I could probably just, you know, get myself healed up here if I wanted to. Then again, like, I don't want to let something else just come in and do, like, whatever it wants. Like, for example, Florges coming in and Calm Minding would be really bad for me right now. So maybe I just Mega Horn here and try and kill this thing off. Because I have answers for the Florges, right? Kinda. Ooh, Florges could become an issue, actually. I am gonna Mega Horn this turn. Let's see. So you just go for the Scald. I swear to God, if you're gonna burn on me, don't burn me, please. Yay! We get a Mega Horn off here. That's gonna do a lot of damage. That is going to actually... Hey, we get a crit back! Yay! We get a crit back. Okay, okay, okay. We take those. We take those. So that thing is dead now. He has the Florges and he has the Venusaur left. So let's see what he goes into here. Whatever he goes into here probably has something to handle my Escavalier. And at this point, I think I probably have to let it go because, like, I don't know what I can really do at this point anymore. I really don't want him to start, like, setting up with something. Asparagus comes in. It takes a little bit of Stealth Rocks damage. I do want to, like, protect and see what it wants to do. I'm just going to protect and see what it wants to do. Can I, like, scout it out a little bit here? Because if anything, I get a little bit more recovery. If it has, like, Hidden Power Fire, then we'll find out right now. Let's see. He goes for Sludge Bomb. Okay. Okay, he goes for Sludge Bomb. That's fine. That is A-okay. We're just going to go for a Mega Horn here, then. No reason not to just hit it with a Mega Horn. The thing is, like, the Florges in the back is still a big issue for me. If the Florges starts setting up, then we're in some issues. I need to get that thing toxic. Oh, so maybe I should have switched. No, we just go for the Mega Horn here. We need to get some good damage off on this thing. Oh, but then again, it can Synthesis. Actually, the Sludge one was a really good play because it doesn't reveal... Oh, he forfeited. Oh, okay. I guess maybe he just figured that he didn't have a way to win from there. He said, GG, Escavalier gets the 2 final kills. Oh, man. I guess, okay, so we win then. All right, so okay, good. Geez, good game to Dan then. Oh my goodness, I've never beaten Dan before. That's absolutely crazy. Well, good game to Dan. It was a relatively clean battle there. We did have, you know, the flinches, the crits, but it's all good. GG to Dan. Look, I guess we'll be continuing on in the playoffs then. I guess I'll see you next week. I will be here again next week. So the Newcastle Nidokings pick up another win and proceed on in the playoffs. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Have yourselves an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.